if you guys remember, that was about today in history. We talked about the Marquis de Lafayette. If you look at his picture, he looks like a little girly boy, but he's not a little girly boy. He's a real man. So yeah, we need to go back to the generation of real men. Get rid of these little girly boys they even have makeup. Jesus. Get out of here. Yeah, Min Jung, I'll bet you are tougher than a lot of the boys.
Is it getting common to make up for men in America as well?
For the America, we have a big problem with the young generation. They don't know if they're boys or girls. They don't know what they are. Yeah, and they're having a problem. True.
Okay.
Even I have seen my friends, like when I was in school, they're having their eyebrows. I was like, why?
I know. If you have a problem, like, okay, so I'm an older guy, and let me tell you, everybody, this is a problem when you get old. The hair on your head doesn't grow anymore, like fast. But the hair on your eyebrows and the hair in your nose and the hair in your ears starts growing like crazy. So if it's true, I'm sorry, when you get old, that's what happens. So as a man, you don't want a piece of hair hanging out your nose, so you just grab the hair and you just yank it out. But these little boys, they go and they get really nice eyebrows and they do their fingernails, and it's really pretty. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I never been to any parlor for these type of stuff.
What? One more time.
I never been to any parlor for these type of stuff. Like, I never had any. In India, it's common to go for a haircut and shave. But in the U.S., I see we do shave at home, but we go for haircut. That's it.
We in America. So for me, when I cut my hair, I do it at home. That's it. But my dad...
You might have to pay more because they need to find out the hair and cut, so that's why you are saving.
Yeah, I am. My dad, he goes to the traditional barber, and the traditional barber, all they do is they talk sports, and if you go to a traditional barber in America, every man who goes there looks the same. It's just one haircut. You don't have to say anything. You just go in there. Hi, John. How you doing, Shane? And they just start. You don't say anything. They just go, and that's it. So yeah, that's a man's place, not a little girly place. Hi, Steve. Steve, can you hear me?
But I can't. I'm going to log out and log in again.
Okay, Steve.
Okay.
Yuka has joined. Long time no see, Yuka. I see that you're going to listen to us. How is your voice, Yuka? How are you doing? She might not want to speak. I'm really happy to see Yuka. Yuka, she just wants to listen to us all. That's great. Yuka has been having some problems, but it's really excellent to see her with us. So I'm very happy to see that. All right, everybody. Enough of this chit chat. Hopefully we can get started here. Let me change my screen. All right, there we go. Not perfect. Okay, I see that. Yuka says, Tooks is sharing. See, Took and Paolo have become friends already. They're sharing pictures on Facebook and stuff. Yeah, this is a community, everybody. If you got something, share it. Practice English. So great. Took, you live in America, but where are you from?
Texas, Austin.
So you live in Austin. Oh, there was a big balloon accident in Austin.
Really? When?
Yeah, today it was 16 people died, right?
16 people, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I have to check it then. Yeah, I will watch the news tonight.
Yeah. Really sad
Right.
story.
Yeah. Mm.
So yeah, so you guys make these friendships, make these connections. It's really, really excellent. Okay, now let me go ahead and get some stuff done. I'm going to change it this time. We're going to start with these stories, this exercise. We'll do some Seinfeld later, but first of all, I want to hear you guys with some serious, boring stuff. It's not boring. Let me change the lines here so that everybody gets a chance to say something. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so this is from DDM 334. You can see basically there's a paragraph, a line for everyone here. Some of them are a little bit short, but not too bad. So let's see how it goes. We're going to start right at the top. We'll start with Elena. Make sure my list, you guys, there's a lot of students here. Okay, so Bertha's here. Hi, Bertha. We'll start with Bertha for the first paragraph, and then I'll have Elena do this one, Everton here, George here. So I'll call out the names so that everybody gets one. Let's go ahead. Let me get rid of my picture. Let's go ahead and get started. Bertha, start us off, please.
Sure. Sovereignty. Voters in the United Kingdom have voted to leave the European Union. I hope this victory brings down this failed project and leads us to a Europe of sovereign nation states trading together.
Very good. Elena?
It's a major blow to European political and economic integration and a huge embarrassment for British Prime Minister David Cameron.
Keep going. One more.
Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Very good. Hold on a second. I'm changing things here. Next is Everton.
At the heart of that is the single market. 500 million customers on our doorstep. A source of so many jobs, so much trade, and such a wealth of opportunity for our young people. Britain's exit, or the Brexit, as it's called, will have huge implications for the British economy.
Very good. Next is going to be George. George?
The EU functions as a single integrated economy, kind of like the United States. And now that Britain is out, regulations could make it harder to move goods across the English Channel.
Very good. G1.
Lots of multinational corporations have their headquarters in London, but now they might find that it makes more sense to have their European headquarters in the European Union, which could lead to job losses in Britain.
Very good. After G1, we have Tuk. Tuk, go for it.
Okay. The EU also allows for the free movement of people within its member states, which means that any EU citizen can live and work in any other EU country without a visa. And the UK's high employment rate has drawn migrants from poorer countries in the EU like Poland and Lithuania.
Great job. Next is Paolo.
But many in Britain resent these migrants, and that resentment was a key driving force in the decision for Britain to leave the European Union. So, now that Britain's out, nobody really knows what's going to happen to all those EU migrants.
Great job. And let's go to Steve. Steve, can you hear me? Steve was having microphone. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So what comes next? A long negotiation between the UK and EU's member states where they have to hash out issues like trade, tariffs, agriculture, immigration, and a whole host of other issues. Nobody really knows what this means for the other EU countries.
Very good. And Umesh.
They could rally together and push. Okay. They could rally together and push for even more integration. And some countries could look at Britain and say, we should cut out too. But one thing is clear, Britain's exit is a huge blow to the dream of United Europe.
Great job. You sounded a little bit New York there. Great job. Very good. Go back to the top. Don't worry, Vasi, Francisco, Minjung. I'll get you guys in a couple minutes here. Okay, starting with Berta. Right here, these two.
European Union.
Very good. Leave the European Union.
Leave the European Union.
Great job.
Okay. And lead us up to Europe. And leads us up to Europe.
And leads us to a Europe.
Leads us to a Europe.
Very good. And leads us to a Europe of sovereign nation states.
And leads us to a Europe of sovereign nation states.
Very good, very good. Good job.
Thanks.
Huge was a problem for a lot of people. Elena. And a huge embarrassment.
And a huge embarrassment.
Great job. Give me a little bit more M. And a huge embarrassment.
And a huge embarrassment.
One more time.
And a huge embarrassment.
Link it together more. Huge em.
Huge
Perfect. So let's do this. It's a major blow to European political and economic integration and a huge embarrassment for British Prime Minister David Cameron.
It's a major blow to European political and economic integration and a huge embarrassment for British Prime Minister David Cameron.
Very good, very good. Okay, so this is confusing. We got off, we got inside. Where can we pause in this sentence? What's the rhythm, Elena?
Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Okay, that's good. There's one more. We can have one more pause. Where? What's the verb?
Is.
Niet. Actually, this is confusing. Yeah, better off, better off.
Yeah.
Okay, so better off need their tightness. So I'm better off. He's better off. To be better off. Sorry, not a verb. But to be better off means to be in a good situation. Is the verb? I apologize. Better off is a phrase that I want you to remember. So let's do it again. Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Okay. Not good. Now, let's look at this. Let's look at this again. So now we know the rhythm. The rhythm is where we can pause, how we can read the sentence. So Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own. These are three sections that we can break. For the intonation, the important words, if we have a sentence with contrast, we know the contrasting points must be emphasized. So is there contrast in this sentence? Yes, because we have than, okay?
Okay.
So more than, more than. better than. That's the idea. So now we know we have contrast. What's the contrast? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we can, so as a native English speaker, automatically my mind just sees inside out, so we know that inside out are contrasting, so we need to emphasize those two words. So try it again, Elena, one more time.
Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
It sounded much better. Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Excellent job. And we can use body language too. So this time use body language. Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
Britain is better off inside the EU than out on our own.
I liked it. Great job. Very good.
Thank you.
Everton, the or the?
The.
At the heart of that.
At the heart of the. At the heart of that. At the heart of that.
Good. At the heart of that.
At the heart of that.
Mm-mm.
At the heart of that.
Good, good. So this is really subtle. Does it matter? No, not really. But I want you to try and get it. Try and get rid of the and keep it to a the. Okay?
Okay.
Your pronunciation, as you can see, is really good. There are not many problems. So let's make it better. At the heart.
At the heart.
Very good, very good. Where's another the? For the British.
For the British.
For the British.
For the excuse me. For the British.
Is the single.
Is the single.
Good job. Very good, very good. For our young people. For our young people.
For our young people.
Great job. Very good, very good. Let me move on to George. George, as always, linking. I want more linking. So let's focus on this section here for linking. Let's make it smoother. Let's figure out the rhythm first. Regulations could make it harder to move goods across the English Channel. Try that.
Regulations could make it harder to move goods across the English Channel.
Across?
Which one?
Across.
Oh, okay. Across.
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 Perfect. So once again, use a little bit of body language. Regulations could make it harder to move goods across the English Channel.
Regulation could make it harder to move goods across the English Channel.
To move goods across the English Channel.
To move goods across the English Channel.
Across.
To move goods across the English Channel.
I liked it. Sounds much better, especially this part. Regulations could make it harder.
Regulations could make it harder.
Much better. And get that R. This is the one that I want you to get. Harder.
Harder.
Hotter.
Harder.
So try that.
Running is harder when it's harder. Why? Sounds good?
Sound the same.
Running is harder when it's harder.
No, I'm teasing. So your R's not strong enough here, okay? Umesh is not the only one. Lots of people have a problem. So let's go again. Let's go slow. So let's do this. Har and ha, as in hotter. Okay, so we're getting rid of the D and the T. So har.
Har.
Perfect. Ha.
Ha.
That's the difference in the beginning. Harder.
Harder.
More R. Let's do just the R again. Har.
Har.
Perfect. Harder.
Harder.
That's better. Ah, yes, you have the flap T problem. Yes, I'm sorry. So for you, you better, you better, you bet. Did you listen?
Not yet.
No, I remember. George, the flap T is a little bit difficult, and hotter and harder are basically flap T's. They're almost the same. So this is particular for you. Let's try again though. Your R is perfect. Harder.
Harder.
Hotter.
Harder.
That sounded good. So my recommendation for you, until you master the flap T kind of sound, if you have an R in the middle, like hard, really do the R strong, okay?
I think my weakness is with the G.
How? Where?
Like for example, like a gas, grill.
It sounds good.
Is it? I don't know.
As in, like, G as in it's bad compared to the K?
I think the G is not strong enough to pronounce. So when I say gas,
People don't understand?
No. I'm not so sure. When I'm listening to myself, sometimes I couldn't understand myself.
Okay.
So I need a little bit clear G.
Right now, try it again. Gas grill.
Gas grill.
It sounds really good. To me,
Really?
it sounds really good.
Oh, okay. Maybe a different words.
Find the words that you have a problem with and bring them to me, okay?
Will do.
Great. Excellent job. Let me go to G1. So multinational.
Multinational.
Corporations.
Corporation.
Try that.
Corporation. Corporation.
Try that sentence.
Corporation like corporation.
Sounds terrible. So the key here, it's actually a big difference. I hope everybody's practicing. So this is core, and
Core.
the easy way. So, I'll get rid of the S. We'll just get rid of the S for now. Corporation.
Corporation.
Cooperation.
Cooperation.
There you go. Now it sounds good. It's not perfect. The perfect pronunciation is corporation. But many Americans don't say corporation. They say corporation. The faster we say it, it sounds fine. However, this word and this word should not be confusing. And for a lot of ESL students, it is confusing. Don't be confusing. So try it again. Corporations like cooperation.
Corporations like cooperation.
Good. One more.
Corporation like cooperation.
If you don't have the S, it doesn't make any sense. This is English is really sensitive. So try it again.
Corporations like cooperation.
Good. Corporations like cooperation.
Corporations like cooperation.
That sounded better. I liked it. So let's do it again. Lots of multinational corporations.
Lots of multinational corporations.
Good. One more.
Lots of multinational corporations.
Better. Not multinational. Multinational.
Lots of multinational corporations.
Good. And once again, the perfect pronunciation is Corporation, corporation, corporation. Like I said, many Americans reduce it, but perfect pronunciation, corporation. Try that, corporation.
Corporation.
I liked it. Lots of multinational corporations.
Lots of multinational corporations.
It sounds much better. Keep this R strong, okay? It makes more sense.
Makes more sense.
It makes more sense.
Makes more sense.
How do you say this word?
Loses. Loses.
How do you say this word?
Lose. Loses.
And this word?
Loses.
So, you're right. This is an oo sound, like swimming pool, loses. And this is losses, losses. And it actually ends with a Z. Loss, losses.
Losses.
Good. Loses.
Loses.
Which could lead to job losses in Britain.
Which could lead to job losses in Britain.
Very good, very good. Great job. 2. AW here. The EU also allows
The EU also allows
for the free movement.
for the free movement.
Great job. Your TH did sound much better. I caught you a couple of times. That was good. For the free movement.
For the free movement.
And the UK's.
And, let me see. And the UK's.
And more TH. And the UK's.
And the UK's.
Good. So in this section, which word is most important?
High employment.
Yeah, high is most important. So try it again.
And the UK's high employment rate.
You can do it more like this. And the UK's high employment rate.
In the UK's high employment rate.
Yeah, good. That R. Good. Very good. Very good. That's the important one. This is the key. Has drawn migrants.
Has drawn migrants.
Get the Z. Has drawn migrants.
Has drawn migrants.
Good. In Lithuania, I think they actually do say Lithuania, but in America we say Lithuania. Lithuania.
Lithuania. Lithuania.
Thue.
Thue.
Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Too much. Lithu. Lithu.
Lithu.
Lithu.
Lithu.
Too much. It's like do. Don't do. Thu.
Through.
Thu.
Through.
Good.
Lithuania.
Through.
Yeah, I put R. Okay, Lithuania.
Good, yes. Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Very good. Good job, too.
Thank you.
Let me go to Paolo. Try these two.
These.
Terrible, terrible.
These.
Good, good. So we got a short I and a long E. Also, we have an S and a Z. Whoops. So very different sounds. So this, the sound just comes down. This, these.
Oh, yeah. These.
Excellent.
Okay.
What's going to happen to all those what's going to happen to all those EU migrants?
Mm-hmm. What's going to happen to all those EU migrants?
Yeah, great job. No problem. Yep. LTH, all those.
All those.
Great job. Very good. Great.
Thank you.
Let me go to Steve. Steve, give me the T. What comes next?
What comes next?
A long negotiation.
A long negotiation.
Long.
Long. A long negotiation.
Much better. A long negotiation.
a long negotiation.
Good. So your AW sounds more like a short O. Long and long. I do want you to hear the difference. Long, 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 long. Can you hear the difference?
Yeah, I can. So you said my previous pronunciation is like L-U-N-G?
No, that's even different. So this is going to be tough. So let's do it like this. So we can see the short U, the short O, and the AW. So we got three different sounds here. I'm going to say each. Lung, 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 long, 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 long. You want to try?
I will try, but I'm not sure you can hear the difference. Okay, long, long, long.
That was good. Yeah. So say this word.
Long.
No, this word.
Fun.
Ow. Fun. Fun. Make it
fun.
Quick. Fun.
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 Fun. Fun.
Sunday.
Fun.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sun.
Sunday.
Sun.
Sun. Sun.
On.
On.
Great. Law.
Law.
Good.
Law.
That was good. Keep your tongue down. Law.
Law.
Very good.
Law.
Very good. So let's do it again. Fun Sunday.
Fun Sunday.
On.
On
Fun Sunday.
On Fun Sunday.
Law.
Law.
Perfect.
Law.
So right now, Steve, I can tell you your vowels sound great. The problem is when we take it away, can you hear the difference? That's the problem. So you just need to practice. So this is a good practice. Once again, and I'm recording this so you can go back and listen. I'm going to say each of the three green words, and I want you to try and repeat, okay?
Okay.
Lung, long, long.
Long, long, long.
So your first and your third were really good. Those were really good. The second one was a problem. So now we've changed the problem. Let's try again. Lung, long, long.
Long, long, long.
Muy perfecto. That was excellent. That was right.
Yeah, I really can't make difference. Cause nice you see fun and son and SON. They're almost the same, right?
Yeah, SUN and SON are the same.
Yeah, the same. Okay. Yeah.
So this is the problem. If you look at this spelling, it's sometimes tough to know the pronunciation because once again, this word is originally lung, and there is no word. There is no long. There is no long. There's no word. This word is L-O-N-G. So it's crazy. This is a short U. This is a short O. This is a W. And it's insane. I really apologize. Look at the O. Look at the O. The O can be an AW. The O can be an A. The O can be an It's insane. I know it. And I'm not jealous of you guys, but I'll help you.
Yeah, great. Okay.
All right, let's go.
One more question. Is that heart and I thought heart is more like law. Is that O pronunciation is more like AW in heart?
No. So once again, AW, let's do that. We'll do hot and hot. So once again, the AW is very vertical. Hot, aw. Hot, hot. Very different sounds, actually.
Okay, hot, 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 hot.
Yes. So for some of you guys, listening doesn't help. But get the shape of your mouth, then you'll start to feel the difference. And once you can kind of feel the difference, you're going to hear yourself, and then you're going to start hearing the difference. So make it physical, and you're going to get it, okay?
Okay.
Let's try this. Where? Sorry. You go ahead. Try again.
Here. So it's a long.
Did you get the picture? Did you take the picture?
Yeah, I took a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I took two actually.
Good. Let's do this one. Where?
Where?
Hash.
Hash.
You said hush earlier. Hash.
Hash. Okay, yeah.
Where they have to hash out.
Where they have to hash out.
Good job. Nobody really knows what this means.
Nobody knows what this means.
More TH, what this means.
What this means.
For the other.
For the other.
The other.
The other. The other.
Better. Let's go slow. The other.
The other.
You had a tiny pause. The other.
The other.
Better. The other.
The other.
Great job.
The other.
For the other EU countries.
For the other EU countries. Did I miss the TH?
No. What I want you to do is get the linking. I want the linking. The TH was okay.
For the other.
For the other EU countries.
For the other EU countries.
Great job. Very good, Steve.
Okay.
Next victim is who? Umesh. Okay.
Yes,
They could rally together.
They could rally together.
Good. More TH. They could rally together.
They could rally together.
Make the TH long. They.
They. That's horrible.
I know, and I'm laughing because I can hear you. Okay, so you need to let the air through 5 seconds. Start with me. They.
They.
Longer.
They.
Great job. They could rally together.
They could rally together.
Very good. That was good. For even more integration.
For even more integration.
More in.
Okay. For even more integration.
Great job. For even more integration.
For even more integration.
Great. But one thing is clear.
But one thing is clear.
Very good. But one thing is clear.
But one thing is clear.
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 But one thing is clear.
But one thing is clear.
A huge blow.
A huge blow.
You sound like Donald Trump. A huge blow.
A huge blow.
Give me the H. Huge.
Huge. Okay, no?
No. Let's do this. How do you say this word?
Human.
Good. One more.
Human.
Good. Human. Huge.
Huge.
A huge blow.
A huge blow.
Yes. Now you sound like an American. A united Europe.
A united Europe.
Great job. T. Make it a flat T. United.
United Europe.
Very good. Europe.
Europe.
Yep. There you go. Schwab. Very good. Great job. Very good. Okay, I still got Vasi, Francisco, and Minjung. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get you in a second. But let me take any questions on anything here, pronunciation or meaning.
Shane,
Yeah.
you often say something subtle. What does that mean?
You mean the word subtle?
Yes.
Not strong.
Oh,
Subtle. But there's no B. Subtle. Subtle. Not strong. It's
okay.
very weak.
There is no D or
No
D
B.
is not pronounced. There is no D, but
No
it's
B.
called subtle. Yeah.
Yeah. Subtle. So it sounds like little. It sounds like little with a flat T, but subtle. It's a U. That's a short U for Steve. Subtle. Subtle. Subtle.
All right.
Bertha.
I have problems with those phrasal verbs. For example, stop, top. We learn all those in, Seinfeld.
What a great sentence. What a brilliant sentence. Go ahead, read this sentence.
We stepped off to tap off for that.
That sounds terrible.
Ah, no wearing my glasses.
Come on, Grandma.
We stepped off to tap it off. You're making me laugh.
For that we were better.
Steve, mute your microphone.
No, go ahead, Steve. Go for it.
I'm going to get Steve in a second. I want Bertha first.
Yeah, I know he's so mean, Pablo. I'm having my avocado blend, Pablo. It's delicious. I love it. Thank you for the recipe. We step off to tap it off, and for that we were better off.
Not bad, not bad. So repeat after me and watch me carefully. Nothing too strong. You sound a little bit strong. To be honest, George has that pop, pop, pop sound, and it sounds a little bit like George. I want you to be a little softer. We stopped off.
To be honest, I don't want to work in the pronunciation. I want to work in the meaning.
Okay.
That was my problem.
I made it a tough sentence. So what does it mean to stop off?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I mean, we stopped off or to stop by or something?
Yes, exactly. So it's the same idea as stop by. The idea is you start here at A and your destination is Z and you're supposed to just go straight, but in the middle you stop to do something really quick and then boom, you go back. That's the idea of stopped off.
So it's like to drop off or...
To drop off is to put something somewhere. To stop off, usually to buy some milk, or in this case, to top it off, to buy gas. In this case, there's no question an American would understand to buy gas.
To buy gas, but to top it off, that we can top it off the coffee too, right?
So if we're at a restaurant, top it off means almost always coffee. Maybe water, but coffee.
Yeah.
And better off means in a better situation.
Okay.
So why did you immigrate to the U.S.?
I just came for fun to learn English, and then I stayed because it was basically the American culture, and I feel very comfortable around the Americans, and that's the reason I stayed.
And you became...
My situation in Mexico, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I made
It wasn't bad, I understand. But in America, you were able to start a business, and you created a big business, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if I lived in Mexico, probably
The same?
wouldn't be complaining. Probably a little less, but you know.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So you could say, I'm a little better off because I have my business.
Yeah. Little better off because I have my business.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. These are great verbs. Stopped off, stopped off, stopped off, top it off, better off, better off. Umesh, go ahead.
So what's the difference between a stopped off and a stopped by?
So stopped off, they're the same. So stopped off, stop over, stop by, stop at, they're pretty much all the same. Pretty much all the same.
No, because generally in a conversation I say, okay, could you please stop by? Could you please stop by my desk? So like, I'm not going anywhere, so.
Yes. So, but we could say this too. Could you stop off at my desk? Could you stop off at my desk? You could say the same thing. I will say this, however, when we say stop off, it really does kind of have that meaning that you're in a car. And when you say stop by, it just means within the office before you go home. Stop by before you go home. Yeah. Stop by my desk before you go home. So and stop by maybe is more flexible. You could be walking and driving. Stop over. Stop over means, so once again, if this is A and your destination is Z, you want to go to Z. When we say stop over, the nuance is kind of like you're going here and then woo, you go a little bit far and then you come back. And this is stop over, okay? And stop by, stop off are going to be just right here. Really not too bad. So stop over is going to be a little bit farther, a little bit more energy required. Stop by, stop at, just for a second.
Okay. And same idea for the drop by, right?
Yep, same thing. Any other questions? Paolo says you're a terrible coach.
Yes, sometimes you are.
He's better with men though than women. He hates women.
Yeah,
Women.
he is biased, right?
Right.
Oh, you're a bad coach.
Steve, tariff.
Yeah. Tariff. Is that A or tariff?
Yeah, it's a long A, tear, and then is a schwa. Tariff.
Okay, right. But one more thing. Is that what's the meaning of better off? I
Better
didn't
off?
get that one.
Okay, first
Yeah,
of
the
all,
meaning.
what's the opposite? Anybody? What's the opposite of better off?
Don't know.
Better down.
Better on?
Better on? No. What's the opposite?
Screw up,
No.
screw up, or mess up.
The opposite of better off is worse off.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Very different. Huh?
Better-
So worse off is the opposite. So better off, worse off. So people focus on the off, but actually you should focus on the better. So the off has the nuance of current situation. So I'm better off now. My current situation is better now. I'm worse off now. My current situation is worse now. That's the idea. So does that help, Steve?
Yeah. Now I get it. Yeah, it's very clear now. Yeah.
And I thought so. It's not the off that you need to focus on. It's the better and the worse that you need to focus on.
And,
But for off, is there any meaning there?
Yeah, so once again, we have the expression, he's well off. What does that mean? Anybody?
Healthy?
Rico.
Rico.
Rich.
That's right, rico. Rich. So well off means rich. So once again, off means your current living situation. It really does mean that. It's a kind of a special meaning. It's just another meaning. better off, worse off, well off. Is there any other case where we use off? That might be it.
Take off.
What's that? Yeah, but take off is
Take off.
different. Take off is different. Take off means off the earth. So off the earth. So it is different. So Minjung, basically, if you memorize these three, and just remember that the offs refer to current living situation, then you'll understand. Wow, you eat organic food? You must be well off. You must be rich. Eating rico, rico, suave.
So and this off, OFF and OF, it's pronounced same way. It's off.
One more time, Umesh.
It's off, OFF and OF. So both pronounced the same way, or it's a different?
No. So, OFF is an AW, and OF is a short U, like fun,
Okay.
like law. So, read this, Umesh.
Okay. Get off the chair.
It's not bad. Try again. Off.
Get off the chair.
More AW. Get off.
Get off the chair.
Of the. Good.
Okay. So yeah, we say.
And once again, just to emphasize, in this case, it's a F sound, and this actually is a V sound. So it's quite different. I hear your daughter.
Yeah, she's watching videos, previous kids.
Very good. Francisco, go ahead. I can't hear you, Francisco. Last time we had a microphone problem too. Francisco. Nope. I still don't hear you. I can see that you're trying. Keep trying, please. I do want to get Vasi, Francisco, and Minjung to read. I'm going to take you to another story. No, that's okay, Francisco. My goodness. If you can type your question, fine. But maybe disconnect and come back, if you can. So I'm going to get Vasi, Francisco, and Minjung to read in a second, but I'm going to wait for Francisco to maybe fix his computer. So any other questions about 333, 334, 335, 336? Don't be shy. Top it off, coffee or gas, something else? Top it off. Yeah, sure. So in Korea, Korea is a very public drinking culture. So if your beer is almost empty, you could say to your friend, hey, top it off, fill it up, fill it up. So it just means fill it up. So for your rice bowl, if you want, if somebody says, could I have some more rice? How much rice? Top it off, please. Top it off, please. Fill it up. Fill it up. That's the idea. So yeah, anytime you want to fill your bowl or tank or glass, you can say top it off. Now, once again, the idea of top it off is this is your cup, and when you top it off, it doesn't mean overflow. Oops. It doesn't mean overflow. It means right to the top, right to the top. It doesn't mean overflow. It just means to the top.
Shen, then is it the same as top up as well? Because when I was in Ireland, when I bought the cell phone payment card, they always say top up, please.
They said top off, please?
Yeah, top up.
Yeah, Irish English might be
There's
different, but I'm guessing.
something in my cell phone.
And did they give you like a full charge?
No,
No,
just
they say
something.
top up. They say top up, I believe, because this is a term when we recharge the cell phone. They say top up. You add balance.
Yeah, for
This is
example, yeah, for a balance, they say €5 top up.
Top up.
top up. Yeah, up. UP. Yeah,
There you
top
go.
up.
And Umesh, do we say that in America?
No, in India we say top up because there are cards. They say these are the top up cards.
Top up cards. Aha. There you go. So this is pretty much UK, Ireland English, right?
Yeah. Right.
That's a great question. And this is just a reminder, everybody, not only are California and New York different, but the UK and America, Ireland and America, there you go, top up card, bingo. Very different. There you go, top up cards. There you go, top up. I wonder if you could go to an American store and ask for a top-up card. I wonder if they would understand. Yeah, it's obviously British. I wonder if they would understand, though. Interesting. Top-up card.
We'll just try.
But then I have to buy it. I don't need it.
Oh, you don't have cell phone right now?
I don't need a cell phone. I have a monthly plan.
Oh.
I'm not a tourist.
That's right.
Francisco, did I answer your question? I hope so. He's back. Okay, good. Hopefully his audio will work. I hope that it's working well. He's still setting up. Francisco? I can't hear you. What is the problem? Take your, man, I wonder if it's a different computer. I don't know, Francisco. I'm sorry. Francisco, did I answer your question okay? I don't hear you. Francisco, here's an idea. And this is what we can do. Is he? He left. Okay. Everybody, sometimes this happens. And what I tell students to do, use your computer to see the screen and then use the same link, your email, use your cell phone for the audio. So you can have two connections and it will work. And your cell phone can do the audio if you have a problem. So when Francisco comes back, I'm going to tell him to do that. And for everybody in the future, remember that. That system, that'll work. That'll work.
So don't you have any voice dial-in number so that someone can dial that number for the conference?
Does this? We have a meeting ID number, but not a call-in number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I host meeting, I have a number which anyone can call from all over the world, and they give number for toll-free number for each country, and then it comes to me for my bridge line. So I can.
With GoToMeeting?
No, not with. I got with the WebEx. The account with the Verizon. Yeah, I got the account with the Verizon, so I can host a meeting with the 50 people at the same time.
Okay, Francisco's back. Let me talk to him for a second. Hi, Francisco. Okay, Francisco, I know how you can fix this problem. So stay connected. Don't leave. Do you have a smartphone? If you have a smartphone, then leave this connection with your computer and click on the link with your smartphone, and with your smartphone you can use the audio. So you'll have two connections, the computer so you can read, and then your smartphone for the audio. Give that a try if you can, please. Moon, I want to say hi to Moon. Moon, are you still there? I see you might have, the connection might have lost. All right, we're going to get started here. I want to get Vasi, and we'll start with Vasi and Minjung. I'm going to skip Seinfeld. If you guys have questions, you can ask. But I'm going to skip it for now. I don't want to do that. Now we're going to do Seinfeld. I lied. We're going to do Seinfeld. All right. Jerry Kramer, Usher, Elaine, George, Jerry, big scenes, Rabbi. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to go back to 33. Don't save. Francisco, say something. I heard your computer make a noise. Yeah, there we go. We'll do this one. Okay, for now, I'm going to have Vasi and Minjung. And I want, sorry, hold on a second. There we go. So I want Minjung to be Elaine and Vasi to be Jerry. Moon, if you can hear me, Francisco, if you can connect with your cell phone, please do so. And I'll get you guys right after. So once again, Minjung, Elaine, Vasi, Jerry. Go for it, guys.
I have that magazine article for you.
You know, I had a little talk with the rabbi outside.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Understand, you had a little talk with them too.
Yeah, we talked earlier.
Yes, I know.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
He didn't mention...
Yes, he did.
He told you about the conversation I had with him?
Oh, we had quite a little chat.
I mean, he told about...
Yes, about how you're very jealous of George, how you wish you were getting married instead of him.
He told you that? How could he?
And it didn't take much pride in either, I'd have to say.
Can he do that?
He did it.
But he's a rabbi. How can a rabbi have such a big mouth?
That's what's so fascinating.
Great job. I'll get you guys in a second. Let me help Francisco quick. So I don't know if this cell phone works, but if you have a smartphone, and so you've got your I'm talking to Francisco right now. So you've got your Gmail. If you have your Gmail connected to your smartphone, just go into your Gmail on your smartphone, and then the mail that I sent you, just click on the link, and it'll work on your cell phone, okay? And hopefully you'll have no problems with that, I hope. Is anybody using a cell phone right now?
No, not for me.
Francisco can't hear me? Really? Oh boy. So hold up, guys. I'm going to write this. Just a second. Moon, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. I'll get you in a second too, okay?
Okay.
Log in with your cell phone to your Gmail, and then click the link, and go to meeting should start on your cell phone. Just say yes to the options, and then use your cell phone as a microphone speaker, and your computer as the monitor. Okay. Lovely typing. So I'm going to split the screen so Francisco can hopefully continue to see that. And now let me go back to Minjung and You guys did great, Vasi, Minjung. Great job. So Vasi, a little bit of the V's here. Yes, about how you're very jealous of George.
Yes, about how you're very jealous of George.
Yeah, perfect. One more time.
Yes, about how you're very jealous of George.
Really good. It's amazing how your acting ability improved so much.
What's amazing? I'm
Yeah,
improving.
I think he's doing, he sounds like Jerry, don't you think?
Yeah, he does. I agree. Yeah. Before he sounded like RoboCop. I think he's been practicing with Elena.
No, with Miguel. No, really. Miguel is an actor, you know.
Oh, yeah, Miguel's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good, Bassie.
Okay, thank you.
Minjung. Intonation. We had this before. Intonation again.
Yeah, I know. I made the same mistake. So, mine, how could he?
There you go. He told you that? How could he?
He told you that? How could he?
Yes, there you go. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
How could he?
How could he?
I can't believe it. The same thing. So you guys, when we do this intonation stuff, sometimes you see a new expression. Like earlier today, we talked about excuse me. So if you think about the situation, if you want to tell somebody, please move, please move, please move, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. If you want to say something like, what did you say? What did you say? Excuse me, excuse me. The intonation follows. The intonation follows. So in this case, how could he? I can't believe it is the same idea. It's not really a question. It's what we call a rhetorical question. So we ask a question, but we don't expect an answer, or we know the answer. So this is a type of rhetorical question. We don't want the answer. It's a question, but it actually means, I can't believe it. How could he? I can't believe it. We can say it like that too. Intonation is tricky. However, and talking with Minjung about this yesterday too in VIP, to get the nuance of English, sometimes we really need to understand the intonation. It's really going to help us figure out the intonation. That's right, Paolo. We have to read it as we mean it. So another student, his name was Gene, he said, probably in real life it'll be easier than in class. I agree, because we're human, and the basic human way of saying things with intonation, even in different countries, basically it's the same thing. So yes, in real life, it's probably going to come out more natural. Very good. Let me get Moon. Francisco gave up. He must be frustrated. I can imagine how frustrating it is. I apologize. That's tough. So I need 2 volunteers. Let's do Moon. I want you to be Elaine. Umesh?
Yes, sir. I can. Always ready as a volunteer. So.
Umesh is ready. Umesh, you are the rabbi. Good luck, guys.
Oh, Elaine. Come in, come in. So nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Can I offer you some kasha varnishkas? I had.
That's okay. Vanishkas. Yeah, varnishkas.
Varnishkas. Okay. Can I offer you some kasha varnishkas?
No. Listen, Rabbi, I'd like to ask you a question. Why did you tell my friend Jerry what I talked to you about?
Was it a problem for you?
Of course there's a problem for me. You didn't tell anyone else about this, did you?
Well, let's see. I seem to recall a conversation with Mrs. Winston in 1F. Hmm.
Mrs. Winston?
Yes, we were waiting for our mail to arrive, and I happened to mention to her how you felt if it was never going to happen for you.
What about Don Ramsey? You didn't mention anything to him, did you?
Don Ramsey?
You know that tall, really good-looking guy? He lives on the 5th floor?
Oh, him. Well, this morning I happened to find myself on the elevator with him.
Oh my God, you didn't.
Great job. Both of you. Excellent job. Moon sent me an email, and it was so funny. Moon was very serious. Moon said, "How can the rabbi say those things? Such an evil person." I thought it was great. Okay, let me go back here. Both of you, great job. Now, Umesh, you said again, which is actually okay, but it's quite British. So nice to see you again.
Okay. So nice to see you again.
See you again.
See you again.
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 Good. Don't worry about the A. Think of it as like a female chicken, like a hen. Again, hen, again.
Again.
So nice to see you again.
Oh, so nice to see you again.
Good. Let me go to Moon. To ask.
To ask.
So let's put the vowels together. To ask.
To ask.
Perfect. We get a W sound. I'd like to ask you a question.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Great job. And actually give me more CH. Question.
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 Much better. Question.
Question.
Very good. I like it. Very good. Umesh, I seem to recall a conversation.
Okay. I seem to recall a conversation.
Conversation. Good. I seem to recall a conversation.
I seem to recall a conversation.
Good. Get that S. And I'll give you the intonation. Watch the body language. I seem to recall a conversation with Mrs. Winston in 1F. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to repeat?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. I seem to recall a conversation. I seem to recall a conversation with Mrs. Winston in 1F. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Perfect. And be careful. So, do you know your problem with this word?
Yeah, actually, I'm both places I'm using sh instead of sir.
Yes, right, exactly. Yes. Just know it and you'll get it. Conversation. Ah, your favorite.
Arrive.
We were waiting for our mail to arrive.
We were waiting for our mail to arrive.
And once again, just like to ask, to arrive.
To arrive.
One more.
To arrive.
The whole thing.
Okay. We were waiting for our mail to arrive.
One more.
We were waiting for our mail to arrive.
Great. Much better. Careful with the R, but that was much better. Intonation.
Yeah, I just lost this.
I know.
So I focused on the reading actually. I happened to mention to her how you felt it was never going to happen for you.
Great job. Did you do this?
No.
Everybody, this is actually important. I happen to recall, I happened to mention to her how you felt it was never going to happen for you. It's important. Oh, wow. Moon did a great job. You said on the elevator. No problem. He said in. It's the same thing. On, in this case, both of them are okay. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moon, great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Moon, and this goes for everybody. You guys, I know you're busy. I know you're very busy, but I want you to join. Francisco, go ahead. Ugh. What the heck is the problem? Oh, Francisco, I'm so sorry.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's in Korea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy. And every week, usually it's no problem, but sometimes there's a problem. I just wonder what the problem is. I feel so terrible. Everybody, I do want to say again, I need you, for me to be a better coach for you, I want you to come as often as possible. The more you come, I can hear your voice and I learn what your problems are and what your needs are. So if you come just every so often, it's hard for me to find something to really get. The more you come, the easier it is for me to find things. So I hope you want me to find things. So if you do, please, I know you're busy, but I hope that you're able to visit, to join as much as possible. Once again, we do have the other coaches. The main function of the other coaches is to give you guys the chance to speak, to have that opportunity to speak. Of course, you can ask them questions, but if it's about pronunciation, you can ask the coaches, absolutely. But you can also ask me too. You can save those questions for me too. So I'm here to help. Questions. I see AB has joined. I wonder who AB is. That there's no microphone. Just maybe. I hope they can hear me. AB. 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 Oh, there's a microphone. There. Questions about anything? I'm going to finish up. It's 7:30. See, now, Francisco always has lots of questions, so this is really tragic. Francisco says, oh, no. I feel terrible. Minjung, why don't you call Francisco? I think he's in Daegu, so it'll be a cheap call. Ask him if he has any questions.
You know, I can understand 경상도 사투리.
Oh, come on. His English, his Korean is fine. G1, you can call. G1, where are you? Where are you located?
I'm from Daegu.
Oh, Daegu. I think that's where. I think Francisco is in Daejeon. I think it's Daejeon. Anyway. Does Matt have a class? I believe he does. G1. I'm checking. I think he has a class. Does anybody know who joins Matt's class? Ba, 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 ba. I'm so proud of our schedule. So, it's every 2 weeks. You know what, G1, do you know Matt's email address? I can't hear you, G1.
Yeah, I find it on box.
Yeah, you can send him an email and ask him. I don't know. It says here every 2 weeks, so I don't know exactly his schedule.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
The week you have, he doesn't have, so next week he'll have.
Next week he will?
Yeah, so So you have live classes, he doesn't have.
I see. So there you go. It sounds like he doesn't have it this week, but next week he will.
Thank you.
Umesh knows the schedule better than me. I'm an independent boss. Hi, AB. Who's AB? That's where I hear the microphone. Yeah, I can't hear you speak. I hear the microphone go on and off. Sometimes we have these problems. Once again, everybody, I should make a video about that, using your smartphone as a standby microphone. Yeah, get your haircut, Minjung. Oh, she's left already. You guys, thank you very much for joining me today. If there's anything else, ask. Otherwise, I'm out of here. G1, that's your microphone. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.
Okay,
Thank you,
Coach Shane. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Get some
everybody.
great
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
I like questions. Jeez.